George Orwell's 1984. Main character Winston Smith is part of the ruling party in the City of London in the fictional nation Oceania. Winston, like all in Oceania, is subjected to being watched by Big Brother. Big Brother is the term used to describe the ruling party's surveillance, in which they watch everything Winston does through television screens. The ruling party has also implemented a new language they created, Newspeak, which has removed all words that describe political rebellion. In Oceania, simply having rebellious thoughts is illegal, and this thought crime is considered the worst of all crimes. Winston is frustrated by the oppression and restriction his party places on him, prohibiting things such as free thought, sex, and expression of individuality. Winston has begun eyeing one of the leaders in the party, O'Brien, who he believes is a secret member of the Brotherhood who are working to overthrow the party. Winston's job in the party is in the Ministry of Truth, in which they edit the historical records to the needs of the party. At work, he notices an attractive dark-haired girl who is always looking at him. He believes she may be an informant who will turn him in for his thought crime. The party has recently been lying about being always allied with East Asia in an ongoing war, and this has bothered Winston. His knowledge of the party's lies makes him question the party when they tell the nation that Emmanuel Goldstein, the alleged leader of the Brotherhood, is the most dangerous man in society. At night, Winston likes to walk through the poorest neighborhoods in London and envy the proles who remain relatively free from the party's surveillance. One day at work, Winston receives a note from the dark-haired girl named Julia saying, "I love you." The two begin a covert affair, always on the lookout for Big Brother. Winston is convinced that he is going to get caught for either the affair or his diary. However, Julia is more optimistic. As the two grow closer, Winston's hatred for the party grows. Eventually, Winston gets the message he had been waiting for. O'Brien wants to meet with him. Winston and Julia visit O'Brien at his luxurious apartment. O'Brien is a member of the inner party, which allows him an extravagant lifestyle, while Winston is part of the outer party. O'Brien then reveals to them that he is in fact a member of the Brotherhood and welcomes the two of them in the fight. He then gives them a copy of Emmanuel Goldstein's manifesto of the Brotherhood. Winston and Julia go back to their apartment where Winston reads the manifesto to her. As they are reading it, armed soldiers barge in and seize them. Mr. Charrington, the owner of the store Winston bought the diary at, is secretly a part of the Thought Police and turned them in. The police separate Winston from Julia and take him to a place called the Ministry of Love. Winston suddenly learns that O'Brien is a party spy who pretended to be a part of the Brotherhood to catch Winston in a rebellious act. O'Brien spends the next few months torturing Winston. Then one day he brings him to room 101, where he is told he will face his greatest fear, rats. O'Brien begins to lower down a cage of rats that will eat Winston's face. As they begin to lower over Winston, he cries out to stop and to do it to Julia instead. This is what O'Brien was looking for all along. He stops the cage and takes the broken Winston, who has given up on Julia, back into society. When Winston sees Julia, he has no interest in her anymore. Winston returns to work with an undying loyalty to the party and Big Brother. Please like and subscribe to support the channel.